What the f? It's like a piece of shit on my head.
Howdy, how's it going? So today, I am here again. Howdy, how's it going? So today, I have a bit of an interesting video. Once again, all my videos are interesting. Go watch them all, please. Today, I am going to be telling you all about Snapchat. Snapchat is probably like the most popular used social media at the moment, probably. I know that I use it the most out of any social media. For anyone that doesn't know what Snapchat is, might want to jump on it. So Snapchat is basically a social media where you can Snapchat people. So I'm so bad at explaining things, it's fine. So Snapchat is basically a social media where you can take pictures of yourself to send So Snapchat is basically, you know what, I'm actually just going to get the definition of Snapchat up here because I can't clearly say a right definition without it sounding weird or not making any sense. Snapchat definition. Here we go. A mobile messaging service for Snap. Okay, that sends a photo or video to someone that lasts up to only 10 seconds before it disappears. That's wrong. This is out of date because now you can send a video, I think it's up to 60 seconds. So basically while editing this video, I've kind of like come to a conclusion that I'm really bad at definitions and it takes me like 2 minutes to actually get into the video. Subscribe. Recently, well not so recent anymore, but I think last year or something, Snapchat added this new feature where you can share your location with every single friend that you have or some friends that, you know, you can just pick out on the settings. Basically, with this new feature, I've been doing a bit of research and everything, and I have found a couple of creepy, weird, and scary stories. Alright, so basically for the rest of the video, I'm going to be telling you the stories in the person's perspective. Other than that, let's get on with the video. This is a short story that happened a couple of days ago and it scared me shitless. I tend to get a lot of random people adding me on Snapchat because I have my Snapchat in my Instagram bio. One random night when I was chilling with my friend, 2 random girls added me on Snapchat. One named Casey, one called Bree. I added them back, but I noticed that they both had really low Snapchat scores. Like, one had a Snapchat score of 200 and the other like only 2,000. I figured, okay, that's that. I'll wait and see if they send me anything. Sure enough, the one named Casey Snapchatted me a black screen saying, "You're cute." I hate filming these videos by myself, home alone. I am always filming these when I'm home alone and I get so scared. I ignored the message. It seemed like someone was messing with me. I checked Snap Maps to see if their location was on, and funny enough, both of the girls' locations were on. And they were both in a car, not that far away from me. Anyways, I had to go home, so I started driving home. The weather was getting worse. It was raining, pouring down, thunder, lightning. There weren't many, like not even one car on the road at this point. But then one car caught up to me and stayed behind me for quite a while. I turn off the road that's coming near my street and notice the same car behind me does the same. I took another left turn, so did the car behind me. I took another right turn, so did the car behind me. Now it was questionable. I pulled into my driveway and turned off the lights. As soon as the car behind me saw that I pulled into my driveway, they slowed down. My heart started pumping really, really fast. I was thinking, what the hell, someone's following me, who is this? I took my phone, opened Snapchat, those 2 girls. Those 2 girls were the ones that were in the car. They were following me. It said that those 2 girls were right next to me, right on top of my house. I turned off my phone and felt like I was about to throw up. My dad was home, so maybe if I ran to the door, rang the bell a million times, there'd be a chance he could open it before the girls came up to me. But no, it was too risky. So instead, I called the house phone, hoping that my dad was going to pick up. Luckily, my dad picked up straight away. And, "Dad, there's someone following me, please come out the front." I ended the phone call and all of a sudden I saw the car backing slowly towards my driveway. At the same time, my dad came storming out, looking worried, looking at the car that was following me. The car drove off, so I got out the car and ran towards into the house. I ran up to my dad and gave him a massive hug. My dad asked, "Who are those 2 men?" I broke away from the hug as soon as I heard him say men. Men, I asked. How do you know, and how many? I said. He then replied saying he saw at least 3 large men sitting in that car. Last night I woke up hearing leaves crunching, bins smashing on the floor, people walking in the backyard. People were outside my window. I just knew it. I knew the blinds were open. I didn't want to look. I was too horrified to look out the window. Then I heard, "I know you're up. Don't move a muscle. They're at the window." It was my dad. It was the scariest moment of my life. It sounded like my dad was hiding behind my bed. I finally heard the footsteps walk away. My dad then says, "It's safe." We then watched the car back out of our driveway and drive off. It was the same car from the night before. My dad and I are horrified to go to sleep. If anything else happens, my dad says he's going to call the police. If anything happens, I'll send an update. Woo! That one's creepy! So basically, classic failure BJ. Films 2 stories and only 1 makes sense. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. Orcs. So yeah, I think lesson out of this is to maybe, if you're adding strangers on Snapchat and you don't know who they are, just be careful, because shit like this could happen to you. So just be careful who you add on Snapchat. Be careful who you let see your location on Snapchat and all that stuff. By the way, if you want to add my Snapchat, it's not .Billie-Jo. Says all these things about strangers adding you, then send their Snapchat to the universe. Alright, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to me, because why wouldn't you in the first place? And I'll see you guys whenever I see you next.
But if you close your eyes